Hindu scriptures, and in front of who? All the other scholars, they go down and they accept the authenticity of that personality. Then all the scholars together, they accept him as the highest spiritual master in the world, and then they honor that kind of personality with the title of Jagadguru. Jagat means the world and Guru means master, spiritual master. The one who is the teacher, who is the Acharya or the spiritual master of the entire world is called Jagadguru. So any personality who descend on this earth and who create some revolution in the realm of spiritualism, then other people, first of all, they oppose that person, and then they have Shastra, it's a scriptural debate. And then when he defeats all the scholars, then he is announced as Jagadguru. This is the tradition. Then what Maharaj did very special, that he was called Jagadguruttam. He also did the same thing. He was invited by 500 scholars of the only organization of the scholars in India. It is in Varanasi, which is called Kashi Vidhvat Parishat. He was invited by the Kashi Vidhvat Parishat, and they were prepared for debate. But after listening to the lectures of Maharaj, as a matter of fact, they heard only 5 lectures of Maharaj, and then all of them accepted that his knowledge is divine and we cannot have debate with him. We can have debate with those scholars only who have their knowledge, earned knowledge. But his knowledge does not seem like it is the earned knowledge. It is divine knowledge which is coming from his own heart. That's why we cannot have debate with him. The first thing it happened for the first time in the history, that without any Shastra, without any debate, he won the hearts of all the scholars. And secondly, all the Jagadgurus propagated one viewpoint of philosophy only. And they emphasized on that philosophy only, and they tried their best to prove that only this philosophy is right. Like Shankaracharya was the first Jagadguru, and he emphasized only in non-dualism. And then Ramanujacharya descended. He was also a Siddha Mahapurush. He also descended, and he propagated the philosophy of qualified non-dualism. Jagadguru Nimbarkacharya propagated the philosophy of dualism, non-dualism. Madhvacharya, the last Jagadguru, fourth Jagadguru, emphasized on the philosophy of dualism only. But Maharaj is the first Jagadguru who accepted all the philosophies, he honored all the philosophies, and he proved the authenticity of all the philosophies. Plus, he put forward his own view as well. And he proved that how can we be benefited with all these philosophies. They are all authentic because they were not an ordinary saint. They were the descended saints. That's why he proved that as well. So this was also the reason that when the philosophy which Maharaj propagated is the essence of all the philosophy. Once you go through the philosophy of Sri Maharaj, you will know about the philosophies of all the Jagadgurus and all other saints and all other sampradaya and all the scriptures. So only his philosophy, which he has written only in a small book of 300 pages, which is called Prema Siddhanta. In that book of philosophy, you can have all kind of philosophy. It is my challenge also, you can read, when you read that book, you will get the answer of any question you have in your mind. And it's such a peculiar, such a unique book. And thirdly, all the Jagadgurus emphasized on knowledge only. They gave the knowledge. They didn't pay that much attention to devotion. Maharaj is the first Jagadguru who gave the equal importance to the knowledge and devotion. And the essence of all the knowledge which he is giving to us is devotion. The ultimate goal of our life is devotion only. Like in Bhagavad also, when this question was asked, whether Vyasji Maharaj, that they still ask the question that we cannot read all the scriptures. We cannot know everything. You just tell me the essence of all the philosophies. What is the ultimate goal of a life? And then he said, Alodhya sarva shastrani vicharya cha puna puna idamekam sunishpannam dheyo narayano hari. If you read all the scriptures and ponder them again and again, then you will find only one decision, that dheyo narayano hari. You have to practice devotion to Lord Krishna only. So Maharaj is also emphasizing on the same philosophy, plus he is teaching us the highest form of devotion. Highest form. There are many levels of devotion. The highest form of devotion is selfless Raga Nuga Bhakti. When we love Shri Krishna as our beloved without any trace of our own desire, the desire of our own happiness, when there is only one aim, that we have to please our Ishtadev Shri Radha Krishna only, and we love wholeheartedly to Radha Krishna only, thinking that Shri Krishna is our beloved and Shri Radharani is our Swamini. And that is the highest form of devotion, because it may give the highest kind of bliss only, which is called Maharaj. Maharaj is teaching that kind of devotion. And he is not only teaching this devotion, rather the symptoms of devotion often occur in his body, and that was also seen in his body. We often saw the symptoms of devotion. There are 8 symptoms of divine love. Istambha, Svedaltha, Romancha, Swarvedaltha, Vepatu, Bhayavan, Ashrupralaya. And all these symptoms were seen in Sri Maharaj again and again. That's why the scholars of Kashi Vidhvat Parishat honor Sri Maharaj with exclusive title of Jagadguruttam. So we are having satsang here according to the philosophy of such a great saint of this era. And the essence of his philosophy when we are doing kirtan is that we have to do kirtan. Kirtan means to think and to sing the name, glories, pastimes of Shri Radha Krishna by heart. Means by heart. What is the meaning of by heart? By heart means if we remember someone, suppose you are doing something, you need someone, and then it happens sometimes, you say, oh, call him who? Ram, no. Who? Krishna, no. Oh, call him Vishnu. Suppose you have 3 sons, and sometimes you don't remember the name, but you remember the face. And you say, no, I want to call him. In the same way, when we remember God, it means we are focusing on the divine form of God. You pronounce the name or not, it's your choice. If you are singing also, you are pronouncing the names also, it's good. But main thing, when we are remembering God, we say that I am remembering God, at that time, the divine face should be in front of our eyes, in our heart. That is main thing. So I request all of you that we are going to do the kirtan, and you can have maximum benefit of kirtan Because the name of God is not an ordinary thing. All the powers of God are remaining in one name of God. And we do not realize it. That's why we sing the bhajans also simply as we sing the filmy songs. No difference. No. We have to sing bhajan like bhajan. Means we have to focus on the form of God and then you sing also. Many people think that, okay, I'm listening to the bhajan and they close their eyes and they're not singing. And then they say that I feel better, I'm going in my samadhi, I'm meditating, they say like that. But this is not our position so far. But if you will not sing, then our mind will go here and there. You will sit like this, you are listening, or although the sound of all the instruments and the bhajans is going in your ear, but you may think about something else. But if you are singing and you are clapping or you are having some musical instrument, then you can focus more easily and in a better way, and then you can have more benefit of satsang. It is easier to focus on the form of God also when you are paying full attention. Your body is busy, your mind is busy, everything is busy in thinking about God. Then it becomes more easier. So I request all of you, when you are doing kirtan, then close your eyes and sit straight. If you are sitting like that, then you will be lazy. And you cannot do Rup Dhyan properly. It's not my challenge, it is not Maharaj's challenge, it is written in Brahma Sutra as well, that you have to sit straight. If you are sitting like that, you will feel like you are sleepy. It is sure. Yes, if you have some problem, you cannot sit at all, then you can sit and you can lean on something. But still you have to be very careful to remember God. So sit straight, close your eyes and focus on any divine form of God. Like you are seeing the picture and the murtis of God here. You just look at them carefully, and then when you close your eyes, then do not remember the murtis. Feel the same God who I saw in the murti, who I saw in the picture, is appearing in front of me. Look at his crown, look at his pitambar and shoulder, look at his dhoti, and look at his charan, and see, just imbibe the beauty of all the parts of his divine body. In that way, you can spend hours and hours and you will really enjoy the access to satsang, the kirtan.